Hi and welcome to Manual Linux Structure and Library. How to use manual command in the Linux operating system. And you can search any command what do you need for your day-to-day activity or any new command which you don't know. No need to do Google. You can use the man page, that's called in short form man page. Man pages come from the manual structure. So quickly, let's explore this. We have document I given you, share you the three document. This is mastering the terminal cheat sheet 4. You can refer, download from the classroom. Okay, so so quickly jump to the Linux manual structure. First, what is manual? Manual is nothing, is the library where all the command information are there, but there is a way how to go to library, how to check the actual content, what do you need. So I'm going to help you and how to read the syntax, what do you mean by that, whatever written or explained or explored in the man page. So some people say that man page and the full form is a manual. So you so what is the command for man page? So manual command is start from man. The command is itself man, followed by the options, that's a key, and the what you want to look. You can anything. Just I want to look, list out the directory. Any command do we have list out the directory? So list anything you can write. List out the directory. You can type anything, guys, what you want to see. It will give you hints. List out the directory, what could be the command, what do you mean by k is your option. So nothing appropriate. What's the syntax? So I given you syntax over here, the followed by the search item here, page name, page by item by anything you want to search. So this is not giving the main page, search here. Why? Let's see. I want to remove this bracket. I want to give this list out the command. Ooh, huge. Can you see the library? You can see the library. You should not give the cursive command here, and you can see huge library, but having each followed by the some number, having each followed by the some number, what do you mean by this? Means listing having so many stuff. So I'm going to go for another one. I'm not going to go for this. I will go for IP. So you have to give only the keyword. I want to see what are the command available for IP, because we are network engineers. So we will give only IP. Enter. Ooh, huge. So I will little bit, we will reduce this. IP root. IP root. So you have to explore like this. IP root you have huge, and in that you have to check out what are the command. Let's see, for explore for one thing. IP I want, it's not covering. Let me come with my terminal, because it's having what you can say limitation. So I don't have limitation in my desktop. You are able to see my screen, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, now
Yes, yes.
so let's see that man followed by the option K, and go for IP root. So here in my terminal we have limited prompt. Unlimited prompt means I can see this, you can see that. Okay, so this command, after that they are giving that so many options, and they are telling these all our options belong to what you want to search. Okay, so let's see that. So can you see the each and every command, these are the all our command, guys, these all are command, but they followed by the some number. What do you mean by this number? This number is nothing, it's instead of k. Instead of k, you have to use this number. What is this number? This number says that, like in library, you have self or draw. In that you have to look. So where you want to look, which self you want to look. So how do you know how many self are there? There is total 8 self. I given you the PDF. In that you can refer the self number, refer to what. This is called manual structure sheets. They have maximum 1 to 8. In that you can going to see that. So the command looking for what, because your purpose supposed to be clear. Suppose IP having some research purpose, IP having for some programming purpose, IP having for administrative, but for IP we are using for networking purpose. Okay, so we have to use for networking purpose. What are the IP command do we have? So like first, if you see the option number 1 followed by the any command, that says that normal user command. In day to day you are using, that's a normal command. This is only for the normal user command. Anyone can use this command. It's coming the option A, and this is the default option. Even though you are not using the number 1, so by default is going to take number. Means for this command you should not use any privilege or administrative authority. Okay, now if it's coming second number, this is the system call. The programming functions which in having low level language which needs those command, the command which is using machine level language, programming call for that is, this is the second. For third is called C library. This is the C programming. You know that C programming is one of the famous and strong coding language, C, and having C++ OOPS language. So this is used for the command which refer to the C library function. You're going to see followed by the third number. Fourth number is for the device and special files. So there is a like hardware device, software device, or virtual device like virtual switch, virtual LAN, or any Ethernet you have added, you have for dedicated file. That you can see the command for that. And the fifth one is file format and convention. Means you going to change what is the file format content, and you want to change related that command you going to see followed by the 5. For the game dedicated section we have that command related to the 6 for the game purpose. All the command followed by the a value going to be 6. Now miscellaneous means all type of command come under fall which is not a specific group, that will fall under the section 7. And the last one is 8, which is very important, which is going to use in throughout the Linux for us, that is called system administrative tools and daemon. So this command we going to use throughout the section, like IP root, IP stack we going to change. We change the TCP ports, UDP ports. These are the administrative command, and you need the privilege for this. You cannot access this command without privilege. You need sudo command. Means this, the section followed by the 8. Whenever we will search regarding the networking any command, we have to use the option as 8 for the us. So we're going to use the option frequently for 1 for normal users, and the 7 miscellaneous, very rare, but 7 maybe fall, and at a time we will go for 8 because those belong to the administrator. Clear the number 1 part of the main command, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this is one PDF. Please keep this is ready on your inbox. Second, we have that is called syntax. When we study the syntax, let me give you an example, then one it is more clear. So like I have checked for, let me clear this screen. I have checked for the man. I know what option do we have? 8. Do we what option? K value 8, because we are looking for the administrative networking part. So I will give IP root. Let's see what are the option do we have. So you can see, wow, they are telling, bro, IP root is the one command that's belong to IP root followed by the 8. Means you are looking for networking purpose. And they give you the syntax. They give you syntax how to use. So they give a name, IP root routing table management. It's this command used for the IP routing table. And you can use this command like IP root, IP root save, IP root restore, IP root get. All this flavor you can use. Okay, you can use IP with the IP option, root as a command. We will explore these things. But how do you read this curly bracket, this bracket, this is a pipe? So we're going to study that on this section. So once you know where this the command belong to, generally we will use for the 1 or 8, then how do you understand the command what say? So there is this 5 options you have to remember. Okay, first option, that is called bracket or big bracket. You can see big. Whenever you see XYG with the big bracket, it means this is optional. Either you use or not. So big bracket or bracket used for optional. Okay, now optional, after that we have mandatory keyword. Whenever you see that open and close with the greater than less than, that will be mandatory. So optional, mandatory, second one. Third one, if you see anything dot 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 3 time dot, means limitless and repeated. Very simple, limitless and repeated means the same thing you can use as much as time you want to use in the command form. We will see the example in couple of session. So triple dot is a limitless and repeated. And the fourth one is called pipe. Pipe shows that either one, this give you or, not both. If you give X, pipe Y, either X or Y, means anything one option you supposed to use, either thing 1 or thing 2, not both. This is called or. Now if it's a italic, something coming with the italic symbol, it's coming with the anything whatsoever you can use, means you can replace, you can use other word, other suitable word according to your requirement. So there's 5 things. First, optional. Second, mandatory. Third, limitless or repeating. Fourth is or, any one option. And last one is replace with anything, any command which accepted by the syntax. Clear, guys? Let's see the
Yes, sir.
example. So if we will see example, then only I will be happy. So I will use man. I don't know what is the flavor of IP. I will use very small one. It just I have came in that same thing. So you can use the option says that we have version, we have human readable, we have batch, we have stack, and I can see, wow, we can't remember these things. We have huge number of options, IP all, IP resolve, online. We will use these things and we will check what are the things do we have. So let's give the command IP address, and we have example. They given you example manual based. This is the best. If you are not understanding, you start using the examples. Go for examples. So in manual page, I can see there is an example. They given the IP address, shows the IP address time to all network, IP neighbor, IP link route. Let's try this. I'm going to open new link. new terminal, and then and one terminal I have this examples I will try, and we will explore the command. Like we have one command ip, inter ip command. They are asking what are the options. Okay, so I don't want to use any option. I want to know the content, how you study that ip address. So you can see this is the command you enter. Wow, it's give you output ip address. You can see are the ip address loop back, and we have other ip. These are the things. Okay, now go for next. ip link, another is ip link. They have given the options. ip link, oh wow, it's given the link information. By this you can explore, you understand that. Now suppose I have one limit ip command. I want normal command like man with for echo. I want to know for echo. Echo is a normal command. I will use one. So echo display the line of the text. You can use the echo blast this the examples you can see here. And they don't have example because normal command don't have examples, but you can use this command very easy, very easy. This is the echo followed by the anything string dot 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 dot. Can you see these are the optional, whether you use or not? These are the optional. These are the optional. Dot dot repeatless means you can use how many time you want. Let's do that. Let's prove. I will do echo, and I will echo the hello. Echo the hello. So hello को echo कर रहे हैं, then it's going to become hello. I will do multiple time hello, wow, another one, and you can keep on add ha ha ha. You can see means you can repeat that endless, limitless. So this is the meaning. I hope this is clear. Please practice it, and we will move to the pipeline. Okay, clear guys till here how to check the manual, how to use the manual. So manual I have share you this these things. You going to go through there's 3 pdf. Go through this and explore your manual part. Now next is coming command input output, or I should stop here because this is very interesting and I want to take in next class.
I think actually we should stop because it's
Okay, okay,
might be a
guys.
good time.
I'm going to stop here. I will start next class with the command input output. This is very important, and redirection. Please go through this, and we have left with the piping. Piping having like two options: T command, and we have X or org command. So we will understand in detail. We're going to spend an hour here for this, so that then after this we will start the data modeling. Means it will go for the first chapter of the Ansible. See you in next class. Bye bye.